everyone, Lucamus Prime here. So it's time for the merchandise vlog of this week. So for starters, this week I've been able to unbox quite a few figures and also build a Lego set. The Lego set that I built is my Lego set of the Guardians ship from the Lego Infinity Saga toyline. It's just there on display there. It took me like one evening and also the following morning to complete because it was a massive set, like really big, 14 bags. It was really big to do. But in terms of actually go unboxings, I unboxed my figure of the Iron Giant, which is a pretty cool figure, and the eyes light up, which is pretty cool on and off switch. I definitely love that feature of this figure. The day after that, I unboxed my figure of Dr. Octopus as he appears in Spider-Man 2. Definitely a really awesome figure of Dr. Octopus, absolutely. Then later this week, I also unboxed my figure of Scourge as he appears in Transformers Rise of the Beast. Unfortunately, I couldn't transform a figure because the instructions were way too complicated for me to understand. Then after that, today actually, I was able to unbox my figure of Sandman as he appears in Spider-Man No Way Home. Definitely a really cool figure. And this week, guys, I went to two places for shopping. This week, I went to Ashton first, and then today, I went to Manchester. So, when it comes to what I got from Ashton, I got quite a few things. So, for starters, I was able to get one movie, and also as well several video games from Ashton. So, when it comes to a film on Blu-ray, I was able to get a film starring Harrison Ford, which is probably one of my favourite roles of his outside of Han Solo, Indiana Jones, and Rick Deckard from Blade Runner. And that film, of course, is The Fugitive. Definitely a really great film, in my opinion. I recommend if you guys have not seen The Fugitive. Then after that, on PS5, I was able to upgrade a video game which I've been keen to play, which is Evil West. Then on PS2, I was able to get, as well, another installment in a fighting franchise, which is Soul Calibur 2. And also as well, a video game which is quite similar to GTA, but it's also based on one of my favourite crime films of all time from the 80s. And this game, of course, is none other than Scarface, The World Is Yours, which I've been really excited to play, absolutely. Then I was able to get a video game which is on PS1, which is actually a collection of 3 video games, a trilogy, in another fighting franchise, which of course is the Mortal Kombat trilogy right here. So 3 games in this, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited to play that. But in terms of figures, I was able to then get 2 figures from the Warhammer franchise. And these definitely really ones I wanted to get because they look pretty cool. Here is the Blood Angels Hellblaster figure, which comes with an Assault Plasma Incinerator gun, which is pretty awesome. And then a figure of a Dark Angels Assault Intercessor Sergeant, which comes with a chain sword, as well as, of course, a gun, which is pretty awesome. So I was definitely really keen to get this, and it looks pretty cool too as well. And then today from Manchester, I got several things. So in terms of PS2 games, I was able to get 5 of them. 2 of them are games based on Batman, and that is Batman Rise of Sinzu, and then also Batman Vengeance, which I've been really keen to play these Batman games. Then also as well, 3 games based on my favourite spy character of all time, James Bond. And that is, of course, James Bond 007 Nightfire. Then also James Bond 007 Agents Under Fire. And finally, one that I was most keen to get out to a 3, which is, of course, From Russia With Love. And I got this because this is Sean Connery's final performance as James Bond before he passed away, rest in peace, because he came out to reprise his role vocally for this game, which is pretty awesome. They're going back for this, which was brilliant. So I love they're going back for this, and I was definitely keen to play in memory of Sean Connery. But in terms of upgrading, I was able to upgrade a video game to PS5, and this is a game which is probably well known for having the biggest open world in history of video games, which is Quintillion Planets, and that, of course, is No Man's Sky, which I upgraded to PS5. Then also as well, I got other games. One of them is a game on PS4, and the other on PS3. PS4 game is like a hack and slash game based on a Marvel superhero, the Merc with a mouth. And as you probably guessed by that clue, it's of course the Deadpool game on PS4, which I've been really keen to play, but I haven't had a chance to yet. And then on PS3, I got a Lego game, which is actually the first installment of, when it comes to a superhero, was the Lego done games for, which is Lego Batman, the video game. Been keen to go down memory lane playing this, absolutely. But in terms of films, I was able to get 3 films as well this week when it comes, of course, to Manchester trip. First one is a collector's edition for a classic film which I saw literally at the start of this year, which stars Orson Welles. And this is the absolute masterpiece, Citizen Kane. And this is a collector's version because it comes with like some books in it. I think showing how the film was made was pretty awesome. So this one's an absolute masterpiece. Can't recommend it enough if you guys have not seen it. But I also as well got The Machinist, which has my favourite performance of all time from Christian Bale in it, because I really respect his dedication to his role. He lost lots of weight, despite, of course, the health risks of that. You know, he put so much dedication into his role, absolutely. That's my favourite role of his. And finally, a film that won 4 Oscars, including Best Picture, which is my favourite film by the director, Bong Joon-ho. And that film, of course, is none other than Parasite. Definitely an absolute masterpiece. And I also watched this on my flight to Fuerteventura as well. And it was definitely worth every second. Absolute masterpiece this film is. But in terms of other merchandise, I was able to get not like a figure, but actually a mug, based on, of course, one of my favourite action heroes of all time, but if he was a cat. And that, of course, is a mug for RoboCat. So this is actually a really hilarious mug where RoboCat's a cat, basically. And it says there at the bottom, protect the innocent, uphold the poor. And I got it because I love cats so much. My favourite animal of all time, absolutely. So I just had to get one of cats because they're just absolutely amazing creatures. And I, of course, have 2 cats. I absolutely love cats. So I got this mug. Yeah, love cats. And then after that, I was able to get a statue for a character who appeared in a video game based on a film that I showed you earlier from Ashton. And that's, of course, a statue of a character. And I guess I could say to you guys, say hello to my little friend, which is a statue of Tony Montana. So, yeah, here it is right here. Looks pretty awesome. And I'll definitely put this on display if I ever do a review for a film or a video game, absolutely. So I can find out then if it's a statue or a figure when I take it out. I think it might be a statue based on the legs not appearing to be plausible, but yeah. So that's, of course, what I got this week. So I hope you guys enjoy that haul. So, you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to let in the comments what you guys thought of stuff I got. What was your favourite? What is in the comments below. Also, be sure to join the team by pressing subscribe to this coming future. And I'll see you all later.